How do you want to go by announcing that next game?
We're going to go with bbbbb, or Beep Burp Bing Bang Bosh.
Which got nothing to do with what the game actually is.
It's just, I think they just came up with the first noises that came out of their body, and then just wrote that down on paper. I'm like, this is the fucking awesome title. Let's charge 80 points. Let's charge 80 points for this.
Yeah. Which, by the title, you would know that it's a musical platform, we'll say.
Yeah, just that is a good analogy. A musical platformer, a musical side-scrolling, actually not side-scrolling, musical up and down scrolling platformer.
So the whole purpose of it, you're controlling 2 to 5 creatures, I believe, with each of the button on your controller and going up like that musical sheet from down to up, and having to have your little character jump between gaps that have no sound in it. And in return, we'll end up playing the whole song. But the problem I had with it would be, since playing with only 2 of the characters, it seemed to be random on which character you get, what button they assign to, and I know if you get far enough into the song, they will actually change position.
Yeah.
And you gotta remember what new button it is you need to do. And trying to keep up with all of that while trying to avoid sound wave seemed way too challenging for what the game should be.
Yeah, and to clarify, I mean, you're not actually, just so anybody listening, you're not actually jumping over. So think of a sound wave on a frequency analyzer.
Yeah, on left and right side.
Yeah, they're not waves. They're basically bar graphs. Long bars, short bars, and the game scrolls up and down, kind of like a rock band screen scroll, keeps coming at you. This is how that works. So your characters don't actually jump; you go side to side in order to dodge those things, or dodge whatever the frequencies. But I had a real tough time with it the first couple times, because it seemed like the button layout didn't make sense. And like you said, Troy, it randomizes it, what characters you get. So if you pick 2,
also later on, it will also randomize it if you get far enough into the song.
Yeah, I did that too. So if you pick 2 characters, it randomizes it between the 5 characters that are available on screen. So the buttons are relegated to, or the buttons and the characters are relegated to the left bumper, the left trigger, left bumper, the A button, the right bumper, and the right trigger. So if you look at the screen, it actually makes sense in the way it's laid out. So by the 4th or 5th time that I was playing it, it actually made sense on where the characters are associated with the buttons. But also, even 2 characters was really fucking difficult.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get past any of the songs at all because of that.
Yeah, I was not either.
Because the worst case scenario would be getting characters on 2 complete opposite sides of the screen, and depending on your eyesight and TV, you'd be too busy looking at one while the other one is dying.
Yeah, well, I even couldn't use my peripheral vision, like you said, when there's one on one side and one on the other, to see when I needed to do it. And the one thing I do like, though, is that if you have 2 characters, you have 2 lives.
Yeah.
So you can use those, say if you died, if both of your characters hit the bars at the same time, you lose those lives. But if one character hits it, you can keep going with the other character. Press the button when it's, when you feel it's safe to, or when you want to jump back in with the other character, or you can just keep going with the character that you've got and keep that life. I didn't. The hardest I tried with was 3, and I think I made it about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It is quite a difficult game, but like I said, I played it about 5 or 6 times. Until the end of the demo, I played about 5 or 6 songs or attempts at it. And the more I played it, the more it clicked with me. So I think that I'll play the demo a couple more times, and if I find that it keeps clicking or, becomes easier, I think I'm probably going to buy it.
Yeah, since it only cost $1.
Yeah, I mean, for $1, it seemed like it would be a fun little distraction, like a challenging, fun puzzle
Yeah, any if it only like one song, you know, and enough talent though to keep you busy for a couple hours.
Yeah, and you know what'd be cool is, I mean, I don't know because we haven't unlocked the full game. I think it would be neat if you could, like, put in your own tracks.
Kind of similar to how I think what Audio Slurp did. You put in your own music and make the level for your song.
Yeah, so I mean, you put in, say you bought the Diablo Collector's Edition, you got the soundtrack. Put in the soundtrack and fucking play Beat Burp Bing Bang Bosh to Diablo. That would be pretty awesome, I think.